What's up, everybody? Back again with another quick little review of a movie that I just saw. Again, AMC does these things called Screen Unseen. So you go in to see the movie and you don't really know what movie you're going to watch. Today's movie, first off, I'm not going to be doing these in the car all the time. It's just that here lately, it's been kind of raining here in California for a while, and it's raining tonight, so I couldn't do it in outside like I would normally do it. But anyway, enough of that rambling on. I saw a movie tonight called Lisa Frankenstein, and this movie is supposedly coming out around. I just had a brain fart. I'm so sorry. Valentine's Day. That's when it's supposed to come around. I'm not sure exactly the exact date, but they gave us a quick little preview. Not quick preview. They let us see the movie early, and I got to tell you, this movie is god awful. This is an awful, awful, awful movie. I was bored out of my mind in this movie. I don't know what they were thinking when they greenlit this movie, but this movie is so bad. It is so bad, and it's boring. It is just so bad, and it's set in the 80s, and there's no point for it to be set in the 80s. It's like, why is it set in the 80s? There's literally zero reason for it to be set in the 80s. I feel like they set it in the 80s just for like nostalgia reasons, for people to go, oh, that's the 80s. Look at that. Look at this. She just teased up her hair with hairspray and all this other nonsense, and it just didn't work for me. I mean, it's just a really bad movie. A lot of the decisions that they made in this movie, I was just like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And the premise of this movie is basically this young lady who's kind of a misfit, however you want to put it. She loves to go to this grave of this guy that died a long time ago, and one day the lightning struck the grave and he came back to life. Now there's no rhyme or reason why he comes back to life. It just happens. So my thing is like, so now that this guy he died 100 years ago, basically, because it's like in 1700s when he died. They don't really specifically say the time he died, but he died back then. And it's like out of all these years, nothing ever made him come back to life, but this one particular thing made him come back to life at this point in time. And so he comes back to life, and he goes back to this girl, and it just some kind of way they figure out that if he takes a body part from someone, he can regenerate. And this is what he does through this through this movie, and it's just one stupid thing after another. This movie is awful. Awful, 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 awful. And I say this all the time, that kudos to them for making this movie, because it is hard to make a movie. I think about how people write scripts all the time, and I'm like, I really don't understand how people do it, but it's amazing that they do it. And I kudos to them. But this script in this movie was awful as well. I mean, this movie felt like a collection of scenes. Just simply a collection of scenes to get them to the next person that they supposed to kill, or that they need to kill, or whatnot. And it was just awful. One point, he cuts off this man's penis, and they show her sewing it back on. They don't show it's not graphic or anything like that, but they show her, sewing it back on because she wants to have sex with him. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's like, I don't know. It's just a bad movie. It's just really, really a bad movie. And I hate that, because I was really hoping that this movie would be fun, at least. This movie is not even fun. This movie is just sit there and I couldn't wait for it to be over. It was just boring. It's just a boring movie. It's not a lot happening. It's just even the fact that the young lady has she's a misfit or an outcast, whatever you want to call it. You don't even really feel a lot of sympathy for her on that aspect. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm I hate to tell people not to go see movies because I love the theater and I want people to go to the theater because the theater is my absolute favorite place to go. It is my it's the place that brings me home. You know, some years ago when something really big changed my life happened to me. A few days later, I came to the movies because it helped me escape. It helped me get back to where I needed to be. I love the movies, so I will never tell somebody not to go see a movie. But let me tell you, before you go see this movie, just know this movie is not good. Just know that much. I don't have a problem telling you if a movie is not good, but I will never tell you not to go see a movie. So, hey, see it for yourself. If you like it, hey, kudos to you. Movies are all subjective. Everybody likes different things. I love the Wild Wild West with Will Smith, but a lot of people don't like this movie. I don't understand why, but a lot of people don't like this movie. So hey, that's just my outlook. Quick little review on this movie right out of the theater. I literally just came out, had popcorn all over my shirt and whatnot, but I'm going home because I've wasted enough of my time here at this theater watching this movie that was not good. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble on about these movies. I'm really having a good time doing this. So I think I'm going to definitely do more of these and keep these going because I go to the movies all the time. So thank you for coming with me to the movies, man. Thank you. Just thank you guys. I'm loving you guys. The channel is actually growing. And I'm seeing the growth in the channel, and it's amazing to me because this time last year, I didn't know what I was doing, and still don't know what I was doing, but I didn't expect to have any kind of growth on the channel. And so just thank you guys. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.